Good evening. This is a fun story about Ange and her quest called Ange-Quest, my horse Raj. Ange-Quest, camouflage like flying, oh, like flying. Food is ready and Ange-Quest, my horse Raj. Ange-Quest, camouflage. The story of the Who of Yah. The bear, the ram, the wolf, the lion, and the mushroom. Oh Yah, from above the abyss, and lightning struck a black bear in 1975. The wolf. By 1976, the wolf had really cut out a life for herself. In 1967, when she was a human witch named Angie, taking upon herself the name Yan Sui, she shapeshifted into a wolf. The wolf named Yan Sui, or sometimes into a deer. But folks just call her the wolf. The wolf here represents the connection within each individual, the high priestess pathway in the Kabbalah. One day the wolf brought a satchel of cannabis to the bear that got struck by lightning. The bear was the only family the wolf had thus known. They were soul sisters, best friends, bear and wolf. Tromping through the forest, no one dared mess with them. Sometimes they are a bear and deer, which is an even crazier sight. One day they encounter a ram. The ram was the only creature not afraid of them, but really the ram was afraid. All three of them, the bear, the wolf, and the ram, started off together on an adventure in the Rocky Mountains. And one day, a huge owl, representing the tarot, landed before him on a branch. And she said to him, "What you seek is the image of a lion inside flame in a campfire scry." A year ago, in 1975, in Africa, a king shapeshifted into a lion. So one of his servants carved a statue of the lion out of wood and brought it to the Rocky Mountains, placing it on top of a mountain. It is known to be a very magical lion. Many people have seen it come to life. The wolf shapeshifted back into a witch and carved another very small lion out of wood. And she threw it into the fire to represent purification, temperance, and healing. Then she shapeshifted back into the wolf Yan Sui. Every so often, the bear and wolf hike up to the wooden lion. This time, the hike was done with the ram, the bear, the wolf, and the ram. When they came to the lion, it came to life and traded places with the bear. Then the bear ascended up to heaven to become the already existing star constellation Ursa Major. The wolf and the ram and the wooden lion who was living spent the night gazing at their new goddess, Ursa Major, the bear. And the bear's name would from then on be Yahduba. The next year, the lion teaches the ram and the wolf witchcraft. Then, after that year, the lion ascends in 1977 into heaven and becomes the already existing constellation Leo. So now it was just the wolf and ram, but they didn't always get along. Each winter, the wolf and ram make a snowman named Beanie Man Snowman because it absorbs the spirit of a legendary skier named the Beanie Man, hence the name Beanie Man Snowman. Each year around winter solstice, the ram and wolf bring the Beanie Man Snowman an offering of snowman-shaped sugar cookies and eggnog. The snowman, also called Frosty the Snowman, doesn't do the Christian Christmas, just the winter solstice. He is, after all, a witch, but he is good friends with Santa Claus, showing witches and Christians can get along just fine. Frosty, the wolf, and the ram love to eat sugar cookies and watch Frosty the Snowman movies from winter solstice to January 7th. And Frosty leaves for another year, leaving gifts for the children just like does Santa, but for the children of the Yan Sui. And the gift for adults is a satchel of cannabis to get stoned in the name Yah, the Sacred Heart. The journey of life is to know and love thyself, to know and love others. And it's an inward journey, a very personal thing. The wolf and ram eat a sacred mushroom one day. The mushroom teaches them that the ram wouldn't ascend into heaven, rather would become all sacred mushrooms from this day forth. And in the twinkling of an eye it was so. The next morning the journey continued, but only the wolf could be seen walking on the trail. But things are not always as they seem. Within the wolf is the bear, the ram, and the lion, the Yan Sui. After eating some sacred mushrooms, she could make sense of it all as she stared into the campfire. She could see the lion in the flame, and he did teach her, and these things were understood. We all connect within. It's the one love.